Man, ain't nothing like last second, let me tell you. I forgot to put everything over on YouTube and everything. But hey, we're here. It's a last minute decision because of the bad weather we've had. Good evening, truck and tractor pull fans, Bowling Green and East Coast and wherever in the United States. Um, in case you haven't noticed, no, Kendra didn't have a sex change. We have Adam Draught with us tonight. We Okay, and Cindy, it's one of them like Cindy just peeked in the door, said hi. She hopes you're doing okay, Adam.
I hope she's doing all right too.
Yeah, she's getting along pretty well now. But
awesome.
Kendra, we were going to have a show, and then we started having a bunch of storms train up the Chesapeake Bay over me here, and I'm like, you know what? Forget it, because I know what happens. But we got through it, and the radar was clear, and Kendra left with family to go to dinner. So I'm like,
and she didn't invite us.
Yeah, and you didn't invite us, Kendra.
Yeah,
Barnhart Club Kendra.
Yeah,
how
I might have driven down for that.
You think?
Maybe.
But and Dwayne Martin and Matt Balmer, I apologize. I'll talk to you Wednesday. We was talking about having you on too. But like I said, everything's last minute tonight. So I will be going over Buck and Lebanon results and a few upcoming pulls, and then we're going to talk to Adam, how his status is, how the money has been going. And we also want to talk about Denise Moritz. She's got a bike ride coming up soon, and she is still well short of her goal. So I'll put some links up here, and we want to get her help too. We want to get her some more money raised. So it's all about helping kill this stupid disease called cancer. So
absolutely.
Anyway, Kendra has the link. We don't know if she'll pop in here or not. I'm sure she's watching us. And the more we can pick on her, the more we can make her fuss at the dinner table. So,
well then we got to get Sweeney on, because isn't he on his way to Wisner, Nebraska?
Oh yes, you're right.
So should. I mean, we could do an in drive call with Clayton, and it can just be a pick on Kendra hour.
That sounds scary.
Yeah, it
talking
does.
to Clayton while he's behind the wheel. He's I don't know how much he can multi-function. So. Yes,
I mean, yeah, it might turn into pick on Clayton hour at that point.
It might be. And there's the rest of the crew of mine are in this little town called Bowling Green, Ohio. So
I'm sure nobody's heard of it.
I will be by myself at the Buck this Saturday. So, oh well. I had somebody set up the film so I could finally use my new flash pack, but guess I got a phone call a little while ago, and guess where that person's going? Bowling Green, Ohio. So that's okay.
Losers.
It's his first time. I told him, go have a good time.
Right.
He won't regret it. So
nope.
Everybody should go at least once.
I think I told that person the exact same thing. So
yes you did. Oh, no, that's a different person, but yeah, that's who that other person's going to.
Okay, good. Good.
And Ty Purnell with the Ty's Super Shots, or hashtag Tyrus, as I like to call him on Facebook, is out there this year shooting photos for the event. So
that's the one I was talking about.
Yes. And we wish him luck, and he's really come a long way with his photography, and
definitely deserves to be there.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to his work. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. East Coast Pro Pulling was at the Buck Saturday night. This is where I'll bore Adam for about 20 minutes, probably a half hour. So, but I got a lot of results. We had, again, East Coast Pro Pulling at the Buck Saturday night. First class up was the 95 Super 10 Pro stock tractors, and taking the win, and I do believe it was her first win at the Buck, was Tara Brittner on the More Agitation John Deere at 337.72. Second was Chris Hoyt with Nutcase at 335.28. No, he's not a nutcase, but it's a long story. No. Third was Davey Moore with One More Deere at 332.15. Fourth, Josh Martin with John Deere Green, 327.76. Fifth was also Josh Martin with Think Green, 322.86. Sixth was Kevin Windsor Jr. with Six Shooter, 292.19. Seventh was the D21 Pumpkin Gold Wild, Ty Lautenslager at 257.81. Eighth was Chris Hoyt with Stress Case at 163.23. Some teething problems. I'm sure the tractor's already fixed. And ninth was Scott Becker with Light the Fire at 77.71, still fighting some gremlins with that tractor. And I know Hoyt's had all intentions of going to Bowling Green, so I'm sure stress case is fixed and ready to rock. So I hope. Next up was a very short class of modified four-wheel drive trucks. I don't think I've ever seen a class this small at the Buck when it comes to modified four-wheel drive trucks. And taking the win was Wayne Tapscott the second one, Tasmanian Terror 2, at 312 and 49. Second was Dan Savage with Bad S at 311.76. Third was Troy Nels with Killing Time at 308.89. Troy Nels also is at Bowling Green. I saw a picture posted a little while ago. Fourth was John Dugan with Damage Plan at 305.68. Fifth was Linda Ziegler with the Iron Butterfly at 305.63. And sixth was Wayne Tapscott Sr. with High Anxiety at 305.02. And then the 8,500-pound light protractors, great class. And we've had a blue tractor show up and sign up and run points, and I'm going to tell you what, that tractor has been something to deal with.
Yeah.
Very strong running tractor. Matt Smith with Fast Forward once again takes a win, 342.55. Second was J. Howard Meredith Jr. with the Meredith's Agitator at 320.10. Third was Kevin Utt with the Rolling Thunder at 309.21. Fourth, Jeff Michelacci with the Demented Case IH, 303.29. Fifth was Jeff Kohick on the Screaming Eagle case, 298.21. And sixth was Lane Job, the Patience of Job Ford, 86.30 at 125.96. Also fighting some gremlins still. And finally, to round out the night there, the East Coast Diesel Pro Stock Diesel four-wheel drive trucks, Andrew Grove. I won't say it because I try not to cuss on the channel. 4 in a row. Andrew Grove gets the win with Bad Timing at 344.68. If he's watching or will watch it, he'll get a kick out of that. He'll finish it for us, though. Second, John Mans. John Mans, I'll tell you what, he has been the bridesmaid for I don't know how many events now. I think 6. 6 in a row now. He's been second place with the Crazy X. What consistency means a lot in this sport. At 342 and 47. Third was Carl Butler with the Ranch Hand Dodge at 337.90. Fourth, Norman Newswanger with the Chapter 11, or Super Pickle, we'll call him tonight, 333 and 17. Fifth was Tom Hassler with the Twisted Addiction Ford, 322.74. Sixth, James Barter with the Barter Turbo Service Ford with a Cummins power plant, 304.48. And seventh was Carl Ankowicz with the Living on the Edge Dodge at 299.70. And that was the small event for the weekend, if you will, because, man, next up was Beast of the East in Lebanon, Pennsylvania at the Lebanon Area Fairgrounds. And that was their final hook for the year. And let me tell you what, man.
Looked like a heck of a show.
They pulled all the stops out.
Yeah.
I began very little editing. I'm behind editing by 3 events now. But
I can't have that.
I've been so busy. We've got some catching up to do. But, yeah, they had – I know he counted 120, but I've got almost 140 clips on the camera, so 3 hooks and stuff. So, yeah, it was a huge show. But I got to be honest with you, we were done. I want to say we started a little after 7, so we're a little late getting started. But I think we're a little after 11, we were done. So, I mean, it was about 4 hours, a little over 4 hours.
That's a lot of hooks in 4 hours.
2 tracks, but nevertheless, it's getting it done. So, here we go. I'm probably just going to do the top 5 because I'll be an hour reading them all. So, it's quite a bit. So, I'm going to do the top 5s. Anybody finished below 5th, apologize for that. But let's see. Taking the win in the 2.6 diesel 4x4 class, and this is what we're going to call on the South track. Luis Labata with his Ford at 323.78. That's a Hassler diesel truck. Taking the win there. Second was Nick Filler with a truck he calls Prime Time at 320 and 10. Third was Carson Stauffer with his Ford at 318 and 80. Fourth was Justin Horst with his GMC at 316.76. And fifth was Brendan Fink with his Dodge at 315.16. And I mean, there's just, 12 trucks total in the class. But if I run down all these classes, we'll be here forever. So, also on the South track next up was the 3.0 Limited Pro diesel four-wheel drive trucks. And taking 2 in a row, Matt Horst with his Pushing the Limit Dodge. I know I think of that name. 327.26. Good job, Matt. That's 2 in a row. Second was Jared Brown at 326.74. Third, Philip Martin. 326.36. Fourth was Greg Walker with the Dreams Happen at 321.40. And fifth was Kervin Zimmerman with the Midnight Train at 321.14. And I will say, I'm going to rub it in a little bit. Rich Wolf was there with his new truck. And the cool thing about that is they kind of went, mid-70s old school with a Ford body. It's nice, something different. But for some reason, we didn't get any pictures, did we, Ty Purnell? That's okay. Rookie mistake, as he called it. I did a rookie mistake. His batteries went dead in his flash. It happens. He'll catch him at Silinsgrove, trust me.
Total rookie mistake. When's he going to learn?
Get on him. Get on him, Adam.
I should text him. I was like, hey, did you bring your batteries to Bowling Green?
Ooh, yeah. Trust me, I'm sure he went loaded for Bear Air. So,
yeah.
But anyway, like, subscribe, share, give us thumbs up. Remember, I'm going to put some links up here. I'll get this track done. I'm going to put some links up there for Adam. Still collecting money till the end of August for their cancer cure.
Their ride for Roswell.
And also for Denise Moritz, who's getting ready to ride as well. And she's well short of her goal, and we want to make sure we can try to help $1, $2, $10, and $20 at a time we can. So, street semis was the next class up on the South track. James Huber, no surprise, takes the win with his Peterbilt at 340 and 10. Second was Justin Getz with the Orange Crush International at 324.08. Third was Casey Livingood with his Diamond T, sharp-looking old truck, 298.90. Fourth was Brian Etzweiler with his Freightliner at 267.52. And fifth was Colt Moyer with his Peterbilt at 261.36. Then we had a class of 3 Pro Stock semis that showed up. And taking the win was Lester Martin with the Inconvenience Freightliner, 320.42. Second was Carl Seiler at a truck that needs to be pulling East Coast Pro Pulling in this class. He was second at 310.44. And third was Albert Brown with the Back in Black Mac at 305.96. So, Carl, I visited you the challenge to get your butt out here. Let's have some fun. So, then we finished the night on the South track with a class of 20, I believe it was 24 street diesel trucks. And taking the win, again, a truck that's no surprise or driver, Mike Ritz with his black Dodge. Took the win, Adam. Are you ready for this? 405.36.
Really?
That's going up the hill at Lebanon. Yep, you bet. 405.36. Second was awesome. Getting her done, buddy. Yeah. Awesome run. That's a good truck. Good truck in the class. Second was Cormac Hostetter with his GMC at 370.34. Third was Jake Stewart with his Chevy at 269.76. Fourth, David Heller with his GMC at 361.54. And fifth was Matt Fessler with his Chevrolet at 259.14. And again, I believe it's 24 total. I don't have them all numbered all the way down through there, but big class. That was just the North track, Then we click over and we look at the other track, which would be the North track. It was the South track. I'm sorry, North track. First class up was street gas 4x4 trucks. Bob Markey takes the win with his GMC at 328.40. Second was Doug Moyer with his Ford at 293.15. Third, Corey Brown with his Chevrolet at 292.40. Fourth was Corey Basagia Ford at 291.40. Fifth, Kobe O'Rourke with his Chevy at 269.6. Colin O'Rourke was next with his Chevy at 260.70, and then Kelly Eckert with their Ford was at 289.75. I just went ahead in the full class. Next, we had the Snyder County 10,500-pound hot stock tractors. And no surprise, taking the win, Jeremy DeLuca with the Sunset Smoker case, 326 and 95. Second, having a very good season this year, Dennis Boop with the Black Stripe Addiction at 317 and 85. Third, Brad Kramer with the Fence Road Deer at 315.55. Fourth was Josh Beechel with the Hustlin' Harvester at 315 and 50. And rounding out the top five was a blue tractor, Scott Truskowski, with the Ford 9000, I believe he calls Blazing Blue, at 313 and 50. So, and the local guy, East Coast guy, Alan Lynch, made a pass. He bought the old Sadoff Family Affair tractor, was seventh at 306.60. So he's getting the hang of it pretty quick. It's good. Super Street Gas was next, and quite a class. I don't know how many. Well, probably about 12, 13. Taking a win was Paul France with his Ford at 325 and 5. Second was Adam Tice, another Ford, at 315.04. Carl Burrell with his Dodge was third at 314 and 20. Fourth was Jerry Mosteller with his Ford at 306.80. And fifth was Jeremiah Fake with his Chevy at 304 and 65. Again, and that was quite a good class of Super Street Gas trucks. It's pretty good trucks in there. Small block and big block mixed together there. 9,500, we finished with farm stock vehicles, right? Yeah. Farm stock tractors. 9,500 farm stock taking the win. Joel Fonstock with his John Deere 4010 at 249.05. Second was Ricky Bayshore Jr. with his Farmo 806 at 246.25. Third was David Epting, John Deere 4010 at 244.85. Weiler Farms with their Deutz 1006. 106. That's strange. 244 even. I'm not sure on that number badging. And then Mike Ulrich with his International 966 at 242 and 50. And there was quite a class of tractors there. There was a couple of exhibition vehicles as well. So, yeah. And then they finished with 13,000 farm stock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 7. We'll do all 7. Did pretty good here. Weiler Farms took the win with their John Deere at 230 foot even. Second was Roy Alger with his John Deere at 226.15. Third, Rory Eshelman, International 1466, 215 and 55. Richard Hollinger with his International at 210.75. Then John Mackey with the International 1466 at 207 and 30. Yes, that's the John Mackey we all know and love. Jones' brother, Adam.
I know who it is.
Just making sure you look like you was out in space there a little bit. That's okay.
No, I'm right here.
I'm still going to pick on you. You know that.
I know that.
Austin Balmer with his International 1466 was next at 178, so 173.85. And then exhibition. Okay, last hook was an exhibition hook by Weiler Farms, and that was, I believe, a Detroit in a John Deere with big cut tires and everything. 244 and 90. So Weiler has a host of many different tractors. Pretty neat deal. So huge. I'd say it was 130 plus hooks with 3 hooks and stuff there Saturday night. Just a huge show. And they get great support, and those guys had a great year. They had a good amount of hooks at all their shows, and really not many hiccups. And they got a well-oiled machine going there, and they'll be back next year. So.
Definitely cool.
Absolutely.
Definitely good to see some good numbers.
Yes. Yeah, you got that right. And, we do have I'm always prepared, see. East Coast Pro Pulling will be at the Buck this Saturday. I don't have the flyer handy with me right now, but it'll take me a few minutes to get it up. So anyway, it's Truckers Day at the Buck this Saturday night. And actually, at 10 a.m., they have the Children's Miracle Network fundraiser by donations. It's the Big Rig Jamboree Best Appearing Truck Contest. And admission to the 10 a.m. beginning at 10 a.m. is free. And then at 7 p.m. will be the big semi-truck pull and drag racing. They'll have the USA East Big Rig Semi-Trucks pulling. There are Lucas Oil, East Coast Pro Pulling, limited pro stock semi trucks. I believe the Pennsylvania Posse trucks will also be there, and there will be street and super street semi trucks pulling and drag racing. And I also have a big parade right before the show starts, the parade of champions during the day show and shine. So it's a pretty good deal. Adults $15, children 5 to 12 or $6 under 5 free. It's sponsored by Truckers Insurance Services. Again, this is the Children's Miracle Network, and Mike, with the money raised through there every year, is a pretty nice check that they write out for the event. So try to get there. It's wonderful. If you like semi trucks, man, this is your ticket. 10 a.m. The show and shine starts in the big parking area for general admission parking, and then at 7 p.m. is the pull. So it's a pretty cool deal. And then we move on from there. East Coast Pro Pulling goes to Center Hall Friday and Saturday night. And Friday night at 7 p.m. we have the Super Stock, Pro Stock tractors, modified two-wheel drive trucks, light pro tractors, and modified tractors. And this is the Center Hall Grange Fair. And also, that's August 27th, Friday. Saturday, August 28th at 7 p.m., we have the Super Stock, Pro Stock tractors, two-wheel drive trucks, 466 hot farm tractors, modified four-wheel drive trucks, and limited Pro Stock semis on Saturday at 7 p.m. So 2 big shows next week there. Grab a hotel out there somewhere and spend a weekend at the Grange Fair, largest fair in Pennsylvania, I believe. So, oh my gosh, there's a lot of comments. I'm not even looking at them.
I'm not either. Should I be? I probably should be paying attention. What a horrible co-host.
No, I'm used to Kendra looking at him. What a poor host.
I apologize. Yeah, I guess you should have warned me here.
Give me just a second.
Know?
Julian Reed, how are you? Brian Jack. Let's see. Brian Marston's here. Hi, Brian. David Kaufman, surprise, we're here. I know Dave was one of the first ones that thumbed up the fact that we may not have a show tonight, but we're here. Tony Kozar's here. Hey. Appreciate everybody being in here. And that's some of your family there, Adam.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my aunt.
Yeah.
I can look across the field and wave, you know.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Lynn Clark, absolutely awesome.
Who
likes Western Union Fair? I'm not sure about Western Union Fair, but okay. Answer me. What do you want an answer to?
Right.
I missed the pickle. Pro stance archery. That's Tony. Oh man.
So really, I mean, as far as I know you guys are more centrally down there, but I mean, we only have 2 hooks left up in New York State for ESP.
Oh my goodness, we're winding down.
We are, yeah. So our last weekend of the year is this weekend, Pike, New York. We got a Friday night show and a Saturday night show up there. So we got our Hot Farm class, Heavy Supers, Mods, Super Farm, and Light Super. And then the Limited Pro Stock trucks are added in for Saturday night. And then we take the mods out for Saturday night. So 2 great shows. You know, that's at the Wyoming County Fair in Pike, New York. Both great shows. So, you know, if you can make it out there, definitely check it out.
Look out, Kendra. He's going to get your job, Kendra.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Well, kind of an old rookie at this, you know,
there
after the days with Ray, you know, having the show on there, you know, whenever there's a little bit of downtime, you try and fill in here a little bit and stuff like that. Not that Kendra doesn't do a great job, but that's correct. I gotta throw in a little bit for the old home club too, since I am the vice president of that club as well. So
right there you go.
Like I said, we got the Pike, New York. That's our last show of the year, and then generally, you know, you guys will probably see some of my guys start filtering down there, you know, towards the end of the year is Snyder County ways, and then the Buck and
somebody said the Buck pull off. And Dave Doherty, you're correct. I'm going to bring this up real quick, not to cut you off, Adam. August 27th, also, the modified four-wheel drive trucks and 466 Hot Farm are at the West End, Gilbert, Pennsylvania Fair with the New Pin Jersey Tractor Pullers Club. That is correct. That's Saturday night, right? Yeah, Saturday night. So while some of us are at Center Hall, some will be at West End Fair in Gilbert, Pennsylvania. So
very cool.
Yeah. Also, we have. I will mention there's some interstate stuff coming up for Kendra, being Kendra decided not to.
You guys got all kinds of stuff down there.
Interstate is huge, man.
I know, right? It's hard to believe. I mean, when you try and keep up with, that stuff, even up here, it's like, what the? I don't know how y'all do it down there. You're running around like crazy.
Yeah. Looks like Saturday. That's already passed. Sussex, New Jersey has already passed. Yeah. Okay. Find it here sooner or later. The 21st. Saturday, 7 p.m., Center Hall, Pennsylvania. This is Interstate Truck and Tractor Pullers, the 1850 small block minis, the 2050 big block minis, and the 6,000-pound classic modified will be at Center Hall, Pennsylvania. And that's Saturday at 7 p.m. Also, Saturday at 3 p.m., Harrisonburg, Virginia, Interstate Truck and Tractor Pullers. And they start at 3 p.m. with farm classes. And 7 p.m., the interstate classes will start. They run 2 tracks down there. And it's 4,500-pound small block 4x4 trucks, 6,200 street 4x4 trucks, the 7,700 light limited tractors, 7,800 modified tractors, 8,500 mod turbo tractors, 10,000 Pro Farm, and 11,000 Hot Farm, all at Harrisonburg, Virginia on Saturday, 8/21 of 21. So, and then it looks like I'll go down to the bottom of the page here. August the 23rd, Center Hall, Pennsylvania, at 7 p.m. This is during the Grange Fair as well. The 8,500-pound mod turbo, 10,000-pound Pro Farm with a question mark behind it. I don't know what that means. Kendra, if you can send a message if you're listening or whatever. 7,800-pound modified tractors, 7,700 light limited tractors, and the 4,500-pound small block 4x4 trucks. So next, and I will bring up Luray, Virginia next Tuesday. It says Tuesday here. I thought it was Wednesday. It is Tuesday and Wednesday. Wow. See, they're busy every night. Luray, Virginia, yeah. Tuesday at 7 p.m. We'll go ahead and read these off. And this is, it looks like 7,000 farm tractors, 9,000 farm tractors, 6,200 street 4x4, and that says county only, that particular county. 6,200 open tractors, 6,200 national 4x4 trucks, and run what you brung diesel trucks. So, also the following night, and I'm going to stop there, was also Luray, Virginia. That's Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the 25th. 13.5 farm tractors, 6,400 Pro Street trucks, 6,200 modified 4x4, 8,500 mod turbo, 11,000 Hot Farm, and 10,000 Pro Farm. And then next Wednesday, I know Kendra will be in Luray. I'm not sure. I might be too. I'm not sure yet. But if not, we'll mention more interstate stuff coming up. So not too shabby for throwing something together here last minute.
No, not at all. No, I mean, I've just been, obviously I can't really get around to go to the polls and stuff like that. So we've been kind of taking advantage of the NTPA live and the Lucas Oil, pro polling league live. They were in Hillsborough last weekend. So we watched both evening shows there. And then we obviously nobody's ever heard of it, but Bowling Green's going on this weekend. So we'll be watching that, as well. So definitely, like I said, it stinks, with what's going on, but we're definitely trying to keep in touch with, what is going on as far as the, the live streaming and stuff like that goes and stuff like that. So it's definitely kind of nice to kick back in your recliner and, just kind of chill and watch some truck and tractor pulling, have a couple friends over here and there. when time permits, and kind of chill. So it's definitely kind of neat. I mean, Hillsboro, for one, I mean, after watching it in full this weekend, it's definitely looks like one to get out to. Don Slama and his crew definitely do a heck of a job. I know they've came out to Keystone a bunch of years there in a row, and and always supported us. So if you guys can make the trip out to Hillsboro, Wisconsin one year,
absolutely,
definitely go and check it out.
It's on my bucket list.
Yeah, same here. So don't really like to use that term bucket list.
Well,
around me too much right now, but just because we're on that teeter-totter. But
when you get my age,
I know, right?
As a friend of ours likes to say, when you get my age,
yep,
a bucket list, you start making a bucket list.
Yep, yeah. So like next year, I mean, if you're going to Bowling Green, take that trip, another 4 or 5 hours north, hit up, Hillsboro, Wisconsin, circle back through to, to Bowling Green on your way back home, and definitely check that out. It makes for one heck of a long weekend, but I think that'd be the way to go for sure. So, and then as far as NTPA, Napoleon, Ohio was last weekend. Mike Beck's hook that he puts on. They had I think 76 hooks. Out there. So it was another heck of a show, Yep. So, definitely a lot of pulling here to still go through, in the later part of August, and then heading down into September.
Yeah, we still, there's Dragon Motorsports still got stuff, and if I get a chance here while you're talking, I'll go check into that. And I do have an event here that Hired Meredith sent me today. The Queen Anne's County Fair Dirt Sprints and Pools is this Saturday at 3 p.m. at 100 Dillon Clark Road in Centerville, Maryland. And obviously it'll be doing some pulling and dirt drag racing, but I don't have a list of classes here, so I can't give you any idea what kind of classes. But person signing up, it's $5 per person signing up, and $10 for anyone outside the person registering, I guess. So it's $5 to run and $10 if you're with them and you want to get in, I guess. So, and that's at 3 p.m. Saturday at the Queen Anne's County Fair, and it's a dirt sprints and pools. So, and that's 100 Dillon Clark Road in Centerville, Maryland. So check it out. Another
very cool.
I actually went to a pool there last year. It's kind of something that Jamie and the crew put together. Jamie Hall and the crew put together there. It's pretty impressive. It's a nice little facility. Track wasn't too bad, and check it out. Put it on your list of places to go visit. Pretty cool place.
Yeah, and the more and more you can support them little local hooks, they can kind of build up year and year, and have some bigger classes, throughout. So once they start building up a good fan base and stuff like that, everybody that goes, show your support, and then it definitely helps in the long run.
And obviously Tony knows about Queen Anne. Oh, Queen Anne! So I guess we know where Tony's going Saturdays.
Yep.
He can. I'll take the street truck down there and run it. What the heck?
That's who that is.
Yeah, Tony Kozar. Yeah.
Okay, how is it?
That's his archery business. He has a store there.
I didn't know who it was, so like I said, I'm the rookie here today. So
he has an archery store in Warwick, Maryland.
Very cool.
Him and his wife. So yeah,
awesome.
Pretty good deal. Anyway, Adam.
Yes.
Tell us about Roswell and Daniel.
Well, the whole. Obviously, we're still here. We got a smile on our face. Things are going real good. As far as the whole treatment stuff goes, I've really been off treatments here for the last 3 weeks. They were going to start. They had me scheduled for a 4th treatment, and they decided not to. With I think last time we talked, I think my numbers were at 7. We're down to 1 now. So we're super low, right where we need to be as far as the next step, and that is the stem cell transplant. like I said, I know we've chatted before. If I'm feeling up to it and feeling good, I do want to try and do a show from the hospital because I will be in there for a month, and I probably will need something to keep me busy and keep my mind off of things. So, we're trying to just, it's a lot of hurry up and wait now. There's a lot of pre-testing, pre-screening. You got to be accepted into the transplant, program and stuff like that. So it's just, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of moving wheels and gears going on right now. And we're just kind of, here just chilling and waiting. So the next couple of weeks are going to be, I would think we're going to be running around pretty busy here. So thanks for everybody for all their well wishes and prayers and thoughts, and and the donations for the ride as well. It's the tremendous amount of support, but that everybody's been showing in our family, and my family's been there, from the get go, and it's really been tremendous. So between what you're doing, I mean, me and my brother really can't say enough about, what JR's been doing for us as far as pushing it on the show, helping sell stickers, and I mean, just getting it. I mean, for people walking up to him at polls, giving him money.
That's the impressive part.
We can't say enough, about everything from all the support, down there. So it's just been really cool. I mean, I guess, and I've said it before, you don't realize the footprint that you make, with people until you get in a situation like this, or, you've been out there for 10, 12 years, on the track, just, hammer down nonstop. And then, the life just slams the brakes on it for you. And then, then everybody's just there for you, I mean, like I said, it's definitely been pretty incredible. So we've definitely taken a really crappy situation and tried to make something positive of it. We're just shy of $28,000 currently, that we've raised. I think we're at $27,790, if my memory serves me correct.
You got another almost week and a half left.
We got another couple weeks left.
We can hit 30. Hopefully we hit 30.
We're darn close. It's just, like I said, the outpouring of support from everybody has just been really, really darn impressive. So
it's been amazing.
Yeah. So we definitely plan on riding next year. Getting in. I plan on riding next year. Whether I got to ride a sidecar and my brother's got to pull my butt down the track or what.
There you go.
We're doing it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we definitely plan on doing this next year. If JR lets us, we can come on the show and, make this a yearly deal, or however we're going to do it. We haven't really talked about it yet, but I think it's definitely something that needs to be made aware, because I've had, 3 or 4 pullers walk up to me and said, "Hey, this affected me too. I had so-and-so." I was like, "Really? I didn't even know," So it's like,
you'd be surprised.
It's really affected everybody. And until, I can really honestly say, until my diagnosis, personally, I'm sure that people have had it that I've known, but nothing's really hit home, and then lately it's just been one after another. I've just found out so many people have either had it, have it, or are living in remission, and so it's definitely, now it's real, for me, it's really hit home. So this is our way to, to try and give back and help, people is, so they don't have to go through this anymore, and then, Denise Mortz, she's going to be riding here pretty soon too. So if we can help her, raise some money. So hers is acsevents.org. Go to /Denise Mortz 2021. So we have hers, then we have ours as well. See it. Yeah, if we can just keep the ball rolling here and try and do as much as we can to fight this battle, for everybody.
Absolutely.
It sucks talking about it, and we say this every time, but
somebody's got to do it,
man.
You know what I mean? And the good thing about you is you've stayed as positive as anybody I've ever seen get dealt a blow like you got dealt. Fortunately.
How can you not with friends like you?
Oh, well, hey, I'm just helping a friend. You know what I mean? And
No,
what I'm saying is it's amazing the technology the doctors put together and got you right away on the right path.
Dude, like they like took my blood and like tailored my treatments right to my DNA.
Mm-hmm.
The place up where we are here in Buffalo, New York, Roswell Park is, I mean, they're one of the top cancer research centers in the world, so when you narrow that down, I think they're 14 or something like that. And they shouldn't even be rated, because when you get to that tier, they're all darn good.
Sure.
Like my doctor's from Germany, my oncologist, and he's just been, him and his team, like I said, they tailored it right to, your age, weight, the condition, the physical, where you are. So yeah, like I said, it's been impressive. So normally that people will go through, depending on how their body reacts, 5 to 8 different treatments, and I got it at 3, and we're down to, my number is at 1 currently, and we're waiting for results. I was hoping we were going to have them tonight, but they're not there. And there's a bunch of stuff on my phone, in my portal, but I don't know what it means. It's just beyond me. So I can read you a bunch of stuff, but I don't know what the world it is. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. It's definitely not bad,
No, if you got your number down,
yeah.
I mean, that's pretty damn good.
So yeah, they were hoping, to cut it, 700, 500, 300, 100. And if we could have been in that 100 range, we still would have been good for the transplant. And I was like, to be at 7 in 20 days or 22 days was incredible for one. And then from 7 to, I think we went to 5 to, or no, 7 to 2 to 1 or something. It just
pretty low.
Cut in half.
Yeah. I remember talking to you. It was 7, then 2, then 1.
Yeah. I mean, the doctors, we met with them last week. They're like, yeah, this just doesn't really happen this often. I'm like, hey, we will take it. So for everybody that's been out there praying and, hanging with us, we definitely appreciate it. You're definitely making a difference, in my morale, for one. I mean, you're keeping me, going. And I mean, people are still reaching out every day. I'm talking on the phone. People are asking how I'm doing. So yeah, it's been damn cool.
And the thing to remember is even, like Denise, is nowhere near a $30,000 rider, but she's still going to make that trip.
Yeah.
Whether she makes, I think her goal is $1,500. She's going to, and she does it every, I'm gonna say, I guess every year, not every year, every opportunity she can make the trip, she makes the cancer ride, and irregardless of the amount of funds, she makes the ride just because it's in her heart to help people.
Yeah,
So
keep
one that in mind.
I just gotta do a quick thing here. 27, 27, 970, I think.
790.
Yeah, close enough. Times 13. So for every
361.
What?
It's in your gross.
Oh,
361.
hold on. Mitty's talking to me here. And
The
I
great
can't
invisible
hear because
human.
it's like
The
muffled
invisible
here.
human.
361,270.
All right. So for every dollar that we raised, which is close to 30,000, with that 27,970, for every dollar, Roswell Park gets $13 in grant money towards that. So technically, for Roswell Park, we raised $361,000. For Roswell Park. So over a $250,000, that we've secured for cancer treatment,
That's awesome.
which is huge. I mean, I don't know where that other money comes from, but hey, we'll take it, and if it can help somebody, like it's helped me out. And I'm sure the money that Denise has raised, it does the exact same thing. So you're going to help countless amount of people, so they, hopefully, I mean, in theory, I'd love to be able to say that after 3 treatments, we were in remission, and it was a matter of 90, 100 days, couple treatments, and you're good to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be amazing if they could do that. And I think with the money that we're raising, it's definitely possible to get that. So,
Monday. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if it'll ever be as quick as a shot, like if you come down with something because it does take a massive toll on your body, kind of like, it ate away my spine next to nothing, stuff like that. So, you have, even though, I outwardly look fine, I'm smiling, laughing, stuff like that, there's a lot going on inside that we can't see. You know what I mean? My bones now, you start that rebuilding process. You got to build all the bones back up that the cancer destroyed, which takes ultimately, I'm going to be on bone strengtheners here for the next year, ultimately to build my bones back up, to hopefully where they are or were, so yeah, that's the crappy part about it, because it's so rapid, it spread so rapid and so quick, and didn't know it, you move so fast, between your normal job and everything else that's going on, you just, kind of swept it under the rugs. It's not that we didn't catch it early, because we did. Those numbers, that 700 number we talked about, my doctors have said they've seen it as high as 40, 50, 60,000, so me catching it at 700 was great. Because once it gets at any, 10, 20,000, it starts getting in your kidneys, and it would have made a whole another mess.
Yep.
So the fact that we did catch it early, early enough, that is good. Not that it was fun rolling over in bed and fracturing my back
No.
by any means, but it was a good thing. Hindsight, it was a good thing that did happen. So that little hiccup in the road definitely saved a lot in the future. So, yeah, like I said, next year we plan on doing the ride, getting right back out there, and coming down and seeing you guys.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully being at Keystone, as long as the doctors permit,
Let's hope.
As long as everybody says it's okay to go, we're going.
I'm worried
Somebody's
about
got to keep you busy.
I'm worried about other things ruining that right now. So,
well, let's just say that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Yeah, yep.
Absolutely.
We definitely miss it if it didn't happen,
Yeah,
but
I missed it last year. Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
But yeah, to answer a couple people's questions, we're doing real good right now. Things are definitely looking up. The long road is still ahead of us, though. So we definitely got a long road to be going with.
Oh yeah. We're Ray.
Jeez.
Something else.
Oh man,
But, I did.
that's some funny stuff right there.
Looks like this Saturday, Amelia, Virginia, Dragon Motorsports. Not to change the subject. Dragon Motorsports will have an event at 6 p.m. at Amelia, Virginia. 6,400 pro stock 4-wheel drive, hot street diesel pickups, 6,200 small block trucks, 5,000 economy modified street gas and street diesel 4-wheel drive trucks. Amelia, Virginia, 6 p.m. Dragon Motorsports.
Very cool.
Now I can shut my phone off and save about it.
There you go. Hey, we never did talk about the ride. I got so carried away with doing everything else. So we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my
I do know he didn't come back in an ambulance.
He didn't. Well, there's photos of him next to an ambulance somewhere because we wanted to be funny about it. So, but so yeah, he did complete the ride. It was 45 miles, around 3 hours or so, and he definitely did a really damn good job. It was really cool. Yeah. So, got a little dehydrated. He started cramping up a little bit, so definitely pounded the water afterwards. And next day, I think the next day he went out for a ride, or the day after, or something like that. Just so yeah, he was in total beast mode. You know what I mean? He was bound and determined to finish that ride, no matter if it took him 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours. So,
that's good.
You know, hats off to him, because he's the one that got the ball rolling as far as all this stuff goes. So, really, if he wouldn't have said, "Hey, I want to do this," it would have never happened, and we wouldn't even probably be talking right now. You know, and helping to raise awareness. I mean, we will probably be talking, but I think without that goal in mind, or that he had that drive to make a difference. I mean, it's definitely helped me, you know, kind of channel, you know, what I'm doing and everything else. So
just so you know, your wife's sending me messages.
I know.
Okay.
It's the picture of him next to the ambulance.
Okay.
I would imagine.
By the way, you see that Facebook user down there? Facebook user over there. I'm on the road headed west.
Ty?
That's probably now he's already there. That's probably the one that was supposed to film for me this Saturday night. That's okay.
Oh, all right.
No big deal. Am I right, Facebook user? Okay.
That's not Tanner, is it?
Yep.
Really?
Bowling Green will never be the same.
No, Tanner will never be the same.
Well, we know that. Trust me. We know that.
Once you go, I mean, it's a fun time. The hardest part about that is it's hard to sit there for the whole show, because there's so much pulling, and there's so much going on. And it's, you know, a lot of tractor pulls and truck pulls that we go to, you go for the pull, 4 hours there and done. And everybody says that, you know, Bowling Green's kind of like the Super Bowl of truck and tractor pulling. And it's because it's an event. You know what I mean? They make that, they just tailor it differently. You know what I mean? There's so much going on. There's an antique tractor museum. There's tons of vendors. The way the grounds are laid out, they just, you know, from the programs that they put together, you know, they do, you know, like a whole book, you know, a program that all the classes, tons and tons of photos that we've shot, you know, and Harold and Morgan's, and they all shoot that stuff year in and year out. I mean, yeah. So that's my brother. How did you get that up there that fast? That's impressive. Man. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, for, you know, for a Southern boy, you're pretty tech savvy.
I ain't done yet. Don't you be laughing in the background, woman. I heard that.
Because you are south of that Mason-Dixon line down there. I mean, you're
am.
you're pretty tech savvy. No, so that's my brother. That's actually my bike that I used to race with when I did downhill and slalom and stuff like that around here.
Now that's scary.
I did, but I was also a lot thinner and much more in shape. I was probably pretty. I'm not sure how much he weighs now, but I was probably 175 in there somewhere. And like I said, much more in shape. So that's the old antique GT ZAS car. You said you do have more, or no?
I'm trying to get it to open up here.
No, here we are talking about your tech savvy, and you're screwing it up.
Oh no, I'm at the mercy of the computer now. So let's see what we got here. It's here somewhere.
He's got a smile on his face this time, so like I said, he did good. He definitely did good. And, yeah.
Yep. See?
Very neat.
See? Okay.
Yep.
Ruh-roh.
What are you doing now?
I don't know. Giving away all my secrets.
Oh, yeah, I see that. So, yeah, like I said, the whole Bowling Green deal, they turned it into an event, from, the way that the polls run to, just the announcers being out where they are, the sound, the lighting, the bleacher. I mean, it's huge. On the grand scale of things, it's huge. So if you can get out there, it's definitely really, really cool.
Oh, absolutely
cool to see. Just do it once. I saw Vandorts were out there. They usually run with us or NYTPA on their super farms.
Yeah.
So this is when
little
Dan
brotherly love.
Yeah. So this is right when he crossed the finish line and almost fell over. He's like, dude, I'm cramping up so bad. I was like, all right, go get some water, So my mom's actually in the background in the green shirt. So she signed up to do the photography for where we were going to be at NCCC, Niagara Community College, which was where he was.
Okay.
So yeah, so she signed up to do the photos for that. So it was kind of neat to have everybody there. Wish we could add. It was a hot darn day there. It was like 85 degrees, and very little wind, high humidity. It's like, what in the world, But hey, we did it. So we can still go on. People can still donate, to the end of the month. So if you can do that, we definitely appreciate it.
There you go. All the pictures showed up.
Yep. So he finally got a smile on his face. I think it took everything for him to kind of smile there, I think, because he was definitely hurting.
How many miles was it?
45.
Yeah, that's a lot of miles.
Yeah,
man.
and he trained for probably a month or two before. I think he rode over 700 miles just to train for it. And where we are, we're pretty hilly terrain around here, so I was like, hey, go train out in the hills so that when you're riding flatland, it'll be easy. Yeah, it wasn't easy. It doesn't matter. It's a thing. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
But anyway.
No, it definitely wasn't easy. So
no. Good for him. I'm glad he was successful this time around.
Absolutely. Can't say thanks enough to him for doing that.
You bet.
Just putting that out there, and I think he, between him having the initiative to do it, and us backing him, and everybody's backing, me to get through this crap. So definitely just a full circle,
Absolutely, man.
No, it'll be cool to see where we end up here in the next couple months. definitely looking forward to getting on the other side of this crap, though.
Absolutely. And once you get in there and you feel like it one evening, we'll do a live feed.
Yeah. Yeah, they are going to hit me with a pretty stiff round of chemo. I know that, so I know that's going to knock me on my butt. And they've warned me that said it will knock you down.
I'm
So,
sure. Yeah, stuff's
but they
nasty.
apparently, I mean, I got a nutritionist and a physical therapist and all this stuff, and they said between the two, they definitely try and keep you on your feet and keep you motivated. And I'll be watching tons of videos and. People will probably be sick of me watching truck and tractor pulling, but it'll definitely pull me through and help me help take up some of my downtime.
I'll have to dig up some old New York stuff and get it on
for
YouTube
sure
for you.
Because like here I can just get up, go outside, walk around, and go for a drive and do whatever I want. I'm going to be stuck in not a hotel room. I call it solitary confinement, but
for a while you'll be pretty.
A month. I mean, up to a month. Hopefully not a month. Yeah. So it might be interesting.
Yeah, you're going to have to be
interesting.
You'll be confined for a little while.
Like I said, tough times are definitely ahead of me, but
we got your back, man.
The way I'm looking at it, 2 or 3 months of hell for a lifetime of happiness.
That's right. You keep that thought.
That's exactly how I'm kind of phrasing it,
Yeah.
So if we can keep it at that, let's keep it to that 2 months, as least amount as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, like once I get out of there, I mean, I'll be here at home, kind of under really strict restrictions, living in a bubble here. So they prep you, they get you going. As far as your immune system kind of built back up, and then it kind of just builds normally as it kind of like a newborn would,
Right.
So I'll be a 40-year-old newborn.
We'll take donations from Missy's Sanity.
So if anybody, I'll be accepting donations in depends and stuff like that. Just kidding.
That's another subject for another show. But anyway, you're right. We made an hour. I wasn't expecting.
I told you we would. Once we get going,
you get Adam on here. We're backstage before the show. I don't know what to say. I
got tons of stuff to talk about. What else do you want to talk about? Gee.
I guess our tornado threat down here is over with now for the night. So that's a good thing.
Like I told you, the clouds here were moving north to south. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen them move north to south.
Weird.
We had that tropical depression, I think it was Fred, come through here. And I think it tracked a little bit farther west than the meteorologists were thinking about. So, those clouds were actually moving, in a total backwards for us. So I apologize. My brain, sometimes this thinks one thing and this says another thing. Like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Took me the one day we were talking, it took me about 20 minutes to think of Don Slama's tractor's name.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah. I couldn't think of it. And I guess you get that, because once I get all this crap, I don't even think they're gonna let me drive for like a month or two. Because of that, you just get that mind confusion. I mean, I might just end up in the middle of nowhere and not know where the heck I am or something. I don't know.
And I'll leave them there.
And then she'll leave me there. So.
Hold on 1 second, real quick. I have an idea here, real quick.
You have an idea?
Oh boy.
That's scary.
Oh boy.
Oh boy is right.
I've got a big day ahead of me. I can't stay on much longer, but. Yeah, I got to head to Delaware tomorrow.
Delaware? That's only like a hop, skip, and a jump.
No, well, not slower. Delaware. It's not. It's about 3 hours.
How far are you from that dam that we go to shoot for the eagles? To take I can't say shoot the eagles. I got to say take photos of the
photographs. Photograph it. About 8 to 10 minutes. That's not more.
So. But said if I get real bored, maybe I'll run down to Bel Air real quick and take photographs of the eagles.
That's kind of wingo, actually.
Conowingo, yeah. Bel Air is just south of that, ain't it? Because we went to that one restaurant, that
20
baseball
minutes.
restaurant.
Yeah, that's
The
still street.
memorabilia one or whatever.
Yeah, ballpark. Yep.
Yeah, ballpark. Yeah. That place was good. So.
Oh, that's interesting.
What are you trying to do here? It's smoking.
Well,
You just set your banner on fire, JR. It's smoking behind you.
Yeah, better not be. For some reason. Oh, I know why.
Jeez.
If I know
I'll
him.
tell you.
I never knew there were so many of them.
What are you talking about?
You'll see him.
You're trying to do something.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't like it.
Hurry up. It's getting late.
Yeah.
Not you. Not you.
Right? Well, I appreciate Kendra for letting me come on and, take up her time. So, not that she probably had a choice.
Well, I told her early on that the storms were steadily streaming up from the bay, and I said, "Well, I'm probably not gonna have a show tonight because it was one storm after another. Nothing big, but still, thunder, lightning, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, that kind of fell apart. And again, going from south to north, it went from west to east, and kind of fell apart. And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do a show,
Well, 7:45, I get a text message. Hey, you want to come on?
So I sent her a
what
message.
What else am I going to do?
Yeah. So I sent her a message, and I'm like, come on, I'm going to go ahead and do a show. Let's do it. Well, I'm out to dinner now.
She was mowing down some Texas Roadhouse rolls. Them things are so good with the honey butter. Yeah, she was mowing them things down.
I got Facebook user on here. I had a tornado 2 miles south of me tonight. Around 7. See, when you're on
That's
here,
no bueno.
I can't see who you are. So
yeah.
Facebook user, I'm sorry to hear that.
Where was that? Because I know they had a bunch of stuff down in southern Pennsylvania, from the system that we were in as well. So it's definitely not good. Hopefully nobody got hurt down there then.
I know the York area.
Oh, really?
Okay. Wow. He's down Eastern Shore.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's nice and flat down there too.
Definitely not good. Don't like seeing that.
Oh boy. Things are about to get real interesting on this show tonight.
That's who I figured you were trying to get.
No cussing. Yeah. This is a family show.
Really?
This is a family show.
That's be good. Hopefully the mic and everything's working.
You could have dressed up for us anyway.
What all my viewers left?
They can't handle it.
Yeah.
If you turn your phone sideways, it'll fill the square up.
Let me see what goes on here.
There you go.
Oh, he even got a shirt. Did you steal that from me in Keystone one year?
I never got one.
Don't worry. I wondered where that shirt went. I was missing a couple from Keystone. I think it was a couple years ago.
Hey, I paid for this one.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah,
I thought I gave you an extra large.
Yeah, you probably did.
That's all right. I can't say nothing either. I wedge into every shirt every morning. So good seeing you again. I haven't seen you in forever. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'll try and keep the knows to a minimum.
I was trying to get the business going. Pulling kind of died out in the area, and it's kind of sad. If I knew interstate was going to be booming the truck stuff, I probably would have stayed in it and just took the travel. But who knew at the time? But you got to live. It got so costly, I had to stop. So here I am trying to be a poor art shop and fishing shop owner, and I'm out here bug, work on my little bass boat to get the mounted on.
Are we
I think-
are we all freezing, or is just Tony frozen?
No, I'm sorry. I was reading Julie Windsor's
Oh,
to you.
I think Tony's just
Where is
frozen.
Yeah, Tony, we lost you there, buddy.
Do you want to build it? Tony's Kozar.
Damn it.
Well, we can we can hear you. Oh, he's gone. But Tanner's just posted that he was told York was flooded, York, Pennsylvania, and there was a tornado warning there. So, but I don't know of one touching down there. But yeah, I mean it's and down where Clint's at, I know that the land down through there is really flat. So hopefully nobody was tore up too bad down there.
Did you kick him off?
No. He left himself. So
Oh. Oh, well, that's, I mean, it was fun while it lasted.
yeah, I've actually, we got to get up early in the morning. So, but we'll have him on another time. We'll get you two on here on a fun night, and we'll pick back.
Oh, it'll be interesting. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah,
We had some good times while it lasted.
absolutely.
So one thing that there always is, I mean, the amount of people that we've met in the past, I mean, really 20 years since we've been going to polls, but 12, 15 since we've been in it, as far as the photos and it just amazing. Just one big family, it's
You're right.
really, really is amazing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
times,
it
times
is.
like
It's-
these where it
It's a second
shows.
family. It's a second family, and sometimes we need that second family. So.
You got it.
All the time. Look forward to every summer for sure.
Yeah.
With that said, go ahead.
I said it, even with all the headaches sometimes.
It blows over.
Because we fight like family too sometimes.
Sometimes we do.
Yep.
Just be careful what you say around me. I'll poke you in the eye.
Oh, yeah. I had not like that's ever happened before.
Nah. All right. We'd love to
thank you. I
stick
definitely
around.
appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Thank you for coming on. And again, next Wednesday, I hope to be here at 8 p.m. I know Kendra will not be. She will be she'll be at the Luray event next Wednesday.
Well, if you don't find a fill-in,
I'm not sure yet. I may be there too. I'm not sure.
Well, if you go, you go. But if you need another fill-in and an ugly mug, I'm your man.
Okie dokie.
And I'll try and find a wig to be like Kendra next week. No.
Just show up with a pickle in your hand. That's what. Or a jar of Vlasic pickles or something.
All right. We can do that.
Absolutely. Appreciate y'all coming in tonight, and we're glad we got some good news with Adam. Sounds like he's on the mend. Still a long road ahead. And again, we hate to keep pounding on you, but they're getting close to 30,000. That's the new goal, and August 31st is their last day for donations, and it would be great to see them guys make that. Denise Moritz, the links are right down below us there. We'd love to see Denise meet her $1,500 goal. It's a very small goal, and I know she's short. She's almost halfway there, I think. I'm not sure when her ride is, but I know it's coming up soon. And we want to get her as close or at her goal as possible. So,
absolutely.
Dig in $5, $10, $20, whatever you can do. And that is all taken care of on Facebook. So, with that, main.acsevents.org /go/to/dmoritz2021. And, I'll be sharing it on Facebook again, too.
Yep.
And help her meet her goal, help Adam and Daniel get to their, I don't know, how many times you reset the goal? A couple times.
4 or 5, 6, 7.
Times,
Yeah,
we definitely want to see everybody do well. They're helping Adam. It's proof, that the money's getting used. So they know what they're doing, and they need help. And we'll do what we can to help them. Everybody needs help right now in this world, but unfortunately for Adam and others, there's people that need more. Okay. And
Just a little bit for now.
There's more people we can name, but we won't. That
Yep.
are going through this without them. So
You got
please
it.
help us out. Please help us out. And Adam, thanks, man. Appreciate
Hey,
you coming
thank
in
you.
last minute, and we'll keep you in
Hopefully
mind
we
for next
kept it
Wednesday.
interesting for everybody.
It's all good. People.
I
people
ordered props for the show, but they didn't get here in time, so I
we'll have to-
apologize.
We'll have to get on MIDI about that.
Yep.
So, all right, guys, gals. Hopefully next Wednesday at 8 p.m. If not, this one's in Luray. The other one will be in Luray, but we'll see what happens. So,
We'll see you
but
guys
that's
down
good.
there, and
Yep.
keep on pulling.
That's right. Keep on squatching too. Right.
There you go. Yeah, we'll find them eventually.
That's right. All right. Till next Wednesday. Like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up for us, and please check out the links and get on Facebook and make your donation. It's greatly appreciated. Adam, I'll be right back with you.
Sounds good. Thank you.